5. If I get 1 crit, I do. Actually, 6. Maybe I can't count. A few days ago, Focus Energy Hydreigon with Scope Blends won a major online tournament hosted by Liberty Note, which is a platform with a bunch of high-level players from Japan. And today we're going to be trying out and see is Focus Energy Hydreigon a meme or is it actually really good? We'll see. This team has multiple setups with Swords Dance, Nasty Plot, Golden Go, and Focus Energy Hydreigon. Focus Energy is really cool on this Hydreigon with Scope Lens, which gives it a 50% chance to land a critical hit with a move that can ignore stat drops from Hydreigon's own Draco Meteor, stat boosts like Dondozo, and even Light Screen. Murkrow helps with Tailwind and Torment that helps to start a setup position with the other Pokemon. And a double redirection with Amoonguss and Mousehold creates many positions for the Swords Dance, Nasty Plot, or Focus Energy to be set off. If you would like to check out the creator, the tournament VODs, or the pace of the team, they will be linked in the description down below. Dondozo, Tatsugiri, the Meowscarada, Baxcalibur, Volcarona, and Medicham. Is this some kind of skill swap? Skill swap like Baxcalibur play? Oh boy, or Tatsugiri, that would be terrifying. Ice Shard is just so threatening. I think it's like Murkrow lead with Mousehold immediately. In the back, I think it's... I think I have to bring Garchomp and Hydreigon. Yeah, I think I have to. I really want to bring Amoonguss because it's good against Meowscarada, but like, I'm so worried about Volcarona without having like a fast Dragon Claw or like fast physical hit, because if it does the Quiver Dance, so like I guess I could crit it with Hydreigon. That's definitely like an out, I guess. It depends on the Terra more. We'll see how this goes though. Gonna be the Medicham and Volcarona. Okay. There's so many mind games because there's a fake out potential, but there's also like Rage Powder. Like Quiver Dance is not like super scary, so I'm not like too concerned about it. I think I always foul played a Medicham. Now the question is, what am I doing with Mousehold? Probably just Garchomp. I like the Garchomp play because Earthquake just seems like a good hit here. Medicham is just super interesting here. Does it get Trick Room? It gets Trick Room this generation, I think. So that could be something. I have no idea what to expect though. It is fake out though. I think they would be scared of Mousehold potentially, because that thing, Mousehold is just such a threat, man. Heat Wave. Okay, so Garchomp's a good switch here. A Murkrow takes it. Okay, and we are able to get a foul play off into the Medicham. Very good damage. I could go Hydreigon. Murkrow survives another attack, so I think Tailwind is pretty safe, and just Earthquake. They don't have a switch into Earthquake on their team. Yeah, so Earthquake just seems really solid. Medicham, does it get Wide Guard? It might, but it has to waste a turn wide guarding, so it's not like terrible. We're gonna see the Medicham retreat here. Okay, into Meowscarada. Okay, makes sense. Are you Terra Grassing the Volcarona, or are you just protecting? You are Terra. Okay. All right, so confirm Tatsugiri and Dondozo should not be in the back together, so this makes it a lot safer. I also really like the Hydreigon endgame now because Focus Energy and Heat Wave, especially with Terra Fire, looks super threatening to their team. They do not have an answer to it other than Tatsugiri, I suppose. I do kind of wish I Dragon Clawed, but it's okay. I wonder if they Giga Drain here. I mean, Quiver Dance does nothing in this position because I just haze the following turn, right? I guess it forces me to haze, but like, I mean, I'm not really clicking much from Murkrow otherwise. Heat Wave to KO the Murkrow? Yeah, it doesn't KO. Bad burn. Really bad burn, but all right. That's kind of frustrating. Do I want to save Murkrow? It's not really worth saving Murkrow because I'd rather get the free switches. I'm just going to foul play here, and I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw into the Meowscarada, I think. I could Earthquake again for the chip. If they Sucker Punch, it's cool too. Okay. All right, Murkrow goes down. Dragon Claw into the Meowscarada. Not bad chip. I feel like Sucker Punch. Oh, they quivered. Huh. Okay. I have Encore in the Mousehold. So this is Choice Banded, which I really could see. I think Mousehold is just a play. The only problem, of course, with the Volcarona is I do have to technically beat it before the turns of Encore does end. So Encore to Volcarona. We're going to Dragon Claw to Meowscarada right here. If they Sucker Punch, it's cool. And if they protect, that's cool too, because I can still Encore the following turn and then Heat Wave. So regardless, this is super safe. They do Sucker Punch my mouse hold? Okay. Oh, they're probably trying to get a free switch to Medicham. All right, I see what they're doing. Free switch to Medicham makes a lot of sense here. Okay. Dragon Claw into Meowscarada so they can fake out the mouse hold. All right, I see my plan of attack right now. All right, Garchomp goes down. All right, big moment for Hydreigon. Big truth right here. Hydreigon. It should be Medicham for fake out into mouse hold because you don't want to get Encored with the Volcarona. Medicham, yep. All right, if they read me, this is pretty bad, but Encore and Focus Energy. I really feel this should be fake out into the mouse hold and a whatever with the Volcarona. I don't know what they're doing with Volcarona otherwise. So we're gonna, because I would outspeed the high, like if I went for Heat Wave here, like if I go for Heat Wave plus Encore, they lose both Pokemon here. So I think they have to fake up the mouse hold. Nice, okay. Very good, very good, very good. So we got an Encore off into the Volcarona, so it's locked into Quiver Dance, and we don't care about that boost around here. We have a Focus Energy Hydreigon now. We could also like just Encore to Medicham too. But I'd rather not Encore them, and I'd rather just take the KO here, I think. Yeah, I'd rather take the KO here. So we're going to go for Population Bomb and a Heat Wave. All right, let's see. Can we get the first crits? It's a 50% chance to crit every move of Hydreigon with the Scope Lens and a Focus Energy boost. Oh, that is the Terra Ghost offensive for you. That's the good stuff for the play right here, but it really depends on their back. Scarf. Okay, wait. That's... Okay, I see what they're doing. Excalibur comes in. I KO this with Heat Wave plus Fang double up? I don't know. Volcarona protects. Okay. The thing about this position is still really awkward for them. Population Bomb into Baxcalibur. Yeah, I think I'm KOing the Baxcalibur with a double up. And if I don't, it's actually a better position for me because they don't get the free switch back. But look at how much damage Mousehold is. Like, Baxcalibur's got stats, but like, the fact that Mousehold has this broken move is insane. Yeah. Okay, Heat Wave. Okay. Goodbye, Baxcalibur. All right. Got the crit there. Did not matter at all. This is the last turn of... Okay. Do I want to Population Bomb the Volcarona? I think I do, right? They have one more turn of Encore. Population Bomb, but I could get Flame Bodied in the middle between hits, right? I think it's just super safe to just go for a Population Bomb into the Medicham and just Heat Wave. Because the Volcarona, I'd imagine your Giga Drain is the last move. It's gonna go for it. Volcarona. Oh, okay. They were... That's perfect. Oh, no. Yeah. I thought they didn't fake out. But yeah, failed protect. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, Medicham. Perfect. Okay, the Volcarona. Also, they only got one quiver. It's not like super big of a deal. Encore is ended. They have to, I think. Yeah, they're only +1. So as long as I get one attack off, I think I'm fine. I think I just follow me here. And Heat Wave. Yeah, because Mousehold lives 1. I'm pretty sure. They have to Heat Wave. So we're going to follow me here. Maybe I could have Population Bomb, but again, I don't think Population Bomb's enough, and I want to make sure that Bug Buzz isn't a win con here. Heat Wave, yeah, it's not enough to KO Hydreigon. Can you stop burning? Oh, no, that's... If I don't crit here, I lose. 50% chance. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, that makes it for 2 Heat Wave burns, because the problem is I take the burn damage and then they protect the Volcarona and then they can Heat Wave again. I lose unless there's a Heat Wave dodge. That endgame was a bit too scary for comfort, but the Focus Energy Hydreigon coming in clutch. Also the Terra Ghost on the Terra Ghost really came in clutch as well. Tyranitar Lycanroc plus the Dondozo Tatsugiri Mungus and Houndstone. Okay, Houndstone's a really weird one. The rest I've seen before, but okay. Really weird combination. I'm gonna go with Golden Go plus a Mungus against Sand because it kind of forces them to pick a Terra immediately, I think, and try to KO the Amoonguss with Terra Blast. I think Murkrow for the Dondozo Tatsugiri is necessary, and then I'm gonna try to bring Hydreigon because it also kind of beats the Houndstone. We'll see how this goes. Really, one of the problems with facing Sand, and actually, my least favorite weather to play ever has been against Sun, but Sand is probably, they have somehow made Sand more frustrating to play in this generation than Sun, which I'm still very surprised with the buff Sun got, but Tyranitar Mungus is an interesting lead here. Okay. I'll take that. I mean, I don't think they can knock out a Mungus with the Tyranitar unless you're Life Orb Terra Blast something. I think a Nasty Plot's in order here, and we're just going to go for the Spore into the Tyranitar. All right. Seems like a good start right here. Seems like a pretty good start. Like, just a free Nasty Plot. I wonder who they have in the bag. Is it Lycanroc or is it the Tatsugiri plus Dondozo combination? I see the Terra immediately from Tyranitar, which is going to be the Terra Flying. Okay. I feel like Amoonguss is just so bulky enough that I can survive this, though. Like, I really feel we should be able to survive one Terra Blast. Let's see if I'm right, though. A Nasty Plot from Golden Go. Yep, Terra Blast. This stab. Let's see how much it does to the Amoonguss right here, which I think it does survive. Yeah, we do survive. Maybe not a double up. We should have Clear Smog. Yeah, okay. That's actually pretty big because I am able to get a Spore off into the Tyranitar. Fantastic, okay. I would gladly take that. I really wonder if it's Dondozo Tatsugiri in the back. If it's Dondozo Tatsugiri, I think I'm okay. Because the Tyranitar hasn't taken sleep turns. They already used their Terra. So we already know a lot of the info right here. I think I just go out into my Hydreigon here. And I want to focus energy. I might as well just set up right now. Because, like, if I get any opportunity, it's going to be now, right? So we're going to go for a Make It Rain into you. And we're going to go for Focus Energy from Hydreigon. Make It Rain should KO Amoonguss at +2, I'd imagine. We get the Focus Energy off. If we KO the Amoonguss and Tyranitar here, it's a fantastic, fantastic position. But we'll see. Make It Rain into Amoonguss. Oh, it survives. Huh. I mean, that's still okay. I can burn a turn of sleep guaranteed, I guess. Tyranitar still asleep. A Spore should be coming out into Hydreigon. Yep. Okay. A little bit greedy, but very manageable. Okay. I really wonder what's in the back. I'm just trying to figure out how you're beating the Golden Go. Is it going to be Houndstone in the Last Respect move? Because the Last Respect move doesn't do much damage in general. I'm just going to go for Make It Rain, and I'm just going to draw off a Heat Wave and try to wake up. All right, they gave me both of these Pokemon. Trying to figure out... I mean, Last Respect, it's really not that great in doubles because it's, what, an increase by... I don't remember what the base power increase is. Is it like Rage Fist, where it's like 50 plus 50 every time? But then Last Respect is like you gain power for the move after two Pokemon, or after Pokemon have fainted from your side. So let's see. I don't know. I have a Murkrow still, so I don't really fear it too much. Lycanroc is the biggest fear here. And it's not even because like it can actually KO my Golden Go. It's just because of the fact that it can flinch me down. So we're going to see Houndstone come out. This is probably Rock Slide and Last Respect, I'd imagine. Turns of Sand. I'm just going to Protect and Heat Wave. Or I could Draco Meteor. Yeah, if I Draco Meteor to Houndstone, I just win. We probably live one close combat, I imagine, from the Lycanroc. And they actually protect because they're scared to Make It Rain. So that's really nice. Although I'd be very surprised if you're not Focus Sash on the Lycanroc. Alright, Protect. Also, Protect over Indoor is very interesting here. Last Respects. Yep. Okay, so it is Last Respects. Okay, cool. And can we wake up and get the Draco? Nice. 50% chance to crit. Although I'm not sure if we even need to crit to KO. We do get the crit, and actually the crit wasn't even enough to KO. Houndstone, I guess, is pretty bulky. That's perfect. Citrus Berry. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Again, Lycanroc shouldn't be able to beat Golden Go, I'd imagine. So I think my play here is just to always go into Murkrow and protect my Hydreigon. Because I should be able to live Rock Slide plus the Last Respect and then get Tailwind up. And I think a Tailwind secures the game. I really like this. Yes. Okay. Get the Murkrow in. And what's nice is we don't have to waste time hazing because we can just go for a Draco Meteor and we have a 50% chance to crit. They went for close combat. Nice. Yeah, because they're scared of that and they're hoping for the Last Respect to KO Golden Go. But my plan was to get the Murkrow in specifically so I can get Tailwind up. And I have stalled out the Sand turn successfully. Unless it was, yeah, like it should have been a Solvus Tyranitar if it took to make it rain at +2. Tailwind here. And we're going to go for a Draco Meteor. I mean, the Protect is kind of obvious. But I'm just going to go for Draco Meteor. Helping Hand. Okay. So I'm kind of glad I went for the Tailwind and Draco Meteor then combination. All right. That's perfect. Tailwind. Rockslide not KOing me. Or at least the Hydreigon part. It might KO Murkrow. And the close combat would KO, but that's all right. Nice. Another crit. Very nice. Hydreigon. Very nice. Okay. Goodbye, Houndstone. And close combat or Rockslide? Close combat. Okay. And now we seal the game. I'm pretty sure, unless the Lycanroc has something up its sleeve. I mean, if it has a ground move, because we saw Protect, we saw Rock Slide, we saw Close Combat. As long as you don't flinch the heck out of my Golden Go, we should be fine. I don't even know if you have enough Rock Slides to do that, but I am worried about if you actually have a ground move flinch me a bunch, and then it's going to happen. So Foul Play, Shadow Ball. Although, actually, no, you should never be able to win because I do have the Murkrow. Because I can always just Tailwind and outspeed the Lycanroc. So yeah, this game was already over. Ooh, okay. Sand is always frustrating to play. Houndstone, interesting. The Last Respect though, that's I don't know if I respect it. The damage it did to Murkrow was not great. But then again, Murkrow within a Violet with a lot of defense. I mean, it will tank that, I suppose. But yeah, Houndstone does have the best attack either, I suppose. Okay, the Rain team of Dreadnought, Pelipper, the Sableye, Serena, King Gambit, and Toxtricity. I actually don't know all the details about this team. I do think it was like Choice Scarf on the Serena, if I'm not mistaken. All right, what do I want to go here? I know it has Play Rough on the Serena, so that's something I'm going to have to watch out for. King Gambit's probably the scariest mon I had to deal with. I don't know what the Terra is on the Dreadnought. I think it's Water on this team. I think my play is Golden Go, lead with... I kind of want to lead Golden Go Mouse Hold immediately. I kind of like it in general. And then in the back, I'm thinking... I think it's a Moongus and Hydreigon. Garchomp's like Garchomp would theoretically be good, but there is the King Gambit. I mean, I just rather have Hydreigon because I want to make sure I have like a strong Draco Meteor off potentially in the end game. I also like having a Pokemon that like I can switch into on King Gambit's Archetype moves, which I think are pretty big, especially being immune to Quash potentially. I don't know what they're leading though. They could go with the Rain Mode immediately, or they're going to go with... Let's see. Gonna be Dreadnought Serena. Okay. Dreadnought Serena into the Amoonguss, or into this. All right. I kind of just want to get damage off right off the bat. I'm going to go for Protect Mousehold and just go for the Make It Rain here, because I would really like to just do as much damage as I can possibly, because their team relies on getting like really strong, outspeeding your team and getting KOs. So I might as well just go for the Make It Rain right here. Get as much damage into Dreadnought as possible. They could Terra immediately. This could be like Terra Water and maybe U-turn. They have to U-turn to Golden Go, which they absolutely could. We'll find out though. I could have also went into Amoonguss. Amoonguss could have been a decent pivot, but I really don't want them doubling the mouse hold with like U-turn plus like a water type move. I think it's just really depending on what they're calling. But okay, no Terra, which means Make It Rain's going to do a good amount of damage. If I had specs, I'd be able to KO. U-turn going to come out into the mouse holds protect. Nice. Okay. For the damage, beautiful. Make It Rain into the Dreadnought and the Serena. Very solid damage right there. Very solid damage. And Waterfall. Okay. Very, very good. Very good turn. Very good turn. Okay. I'm going for a Make It Rain once again. And we're going into Amoonguss this time for the Mousehold slot. Because Mousehold outspeeds a lot of their team. I'd rather just have the ability to put on pressure. They're probably just going to go for the same play of like U-turn plus liquidation. I just don't see a reason why you wouldn't go for that play. So what I'm going to do here is just bring in the Amoonguss for the Rocky Helmet chip on both of them potentially. If they target the Golden Go, it's all right here. Unless I guess they Terra Water. But if they Terra Water, that means I confirm that I can Rage Powder from Amoonguss the following turns. We are going to see the Terra. I don't think I'm too worried. They do Terra that. Yep. Okay. It is Terra Water. All right. How much damage is this doing in general? This might knock out Golden Go. If they did target the Golden Go, you turn into the Amoonguss slot, able to get the Rocky Helmet chip, which is very nice. So Serena is pretty low as well. But the thing about this is like who can get the knockouts first, and that's going to be a really important factor. This should be out into the Pelipper. Yep. And then Swift Swim's going to activate because of dynamic speed. All right. I should have Shadow Balled probably. Shadow Ball was probably better. Waterfall going to come out. It is Terra Water boosted and Rain boosted. It does target down what was the mouse hold. So very, very good turn here as Amoonguss does take that extremely well. Takes the Rocky Helmet and the Make It Rain. Is this going to KO? Is it enough? Just barely not enough. That's all right. Okay. A pretty good turn. Pretty good turn. They're not Life Orb, so I actually wonder if they even KO Golden Go now that I think about it. Okay. Do I want to go greedy here? I feel like the play is just to Make It Rain and protect. And I do kind of like this play. I think Dreadnought protects and probably a Hurricane coming out from Pelipper. They could Wide Guard if they have it. Okay, they attack here. Is this Rock Slide? Because I just Rage Powder Waterfall. Oh, Wide Guard. That makes sense. Okay. But they need to KO Amoonguss too. Unless they just Ice Spinner. Okay. Interesting. All right. So Ice Spinner. I am okay with what happened here though. All right. So I wonder if they're going to spam. I mean, the thing is the Wide Guard, not really like too game changing right now. I'm going to go out into probably Hydreigon here. Trying to make sure that I still have Pokemon remaining. Maybe I could protect here. I could protect the Golden Go and swap out into Mousehold, I suppose, on the Hurricane. Just Mousehold being a fast mon here. Actually, that might be the call. I'm going to go Mousehold. Because I'll live one Hurricane. I think having Regenerate is really nice. And I just feel like it's just a safer option against Serena, which is a kind of a terrifying mon to really deal with. I can also preserve Golden Go this way, which is good against Toxtricity. Because I'm not dealing with Specs Boom Burst. That would be very threatening. Okay, Wide Guard. Cool. And Ice Spinner into, yeah, my Mousehold. That's all right. That really didn't do that much damage either. I'm also stalling out the Rain turns. So they have 2 turns left. Going out into Amoonguss on the Golden Go slot. And I'm going to protect my Mousehold. And then I could Rage Powder. I don't know if I want to Rage Powder. I probably Population Bomb 1 slot for sure. Oh, Pelipper switches out, which is unique here. Is this in the Serena? King Gambit. All right. That's actually really good for me. Okay. I'll take that. I will take that. Is this Protect from Dreadnought? Because if it's Protect from Dreadnought, this actually helps me. Amoonguss comes back in. No, it's not Protect from Dreadnought. What did you go for? Did you go for Liquidation? Probably Waterfall into one of the slots. Into like... Okay, they targeted my... What was my... Golden Go. So this is actually perfect because Amoonguss able to eat that up. I have all my Pokemon remaining. The Rocky Helmet there. Perfect. Okay. I think that I can win with Hydreigon now. I'm like pretty confident I can win with Hydreigon. I just got to make sure that it is safe here. So Pelipper is going to come in actually. Pelipper is an interesting bring here. I'm trying to figure out like what's the safest way to win here. I think it's go for a Spore here. And a Population Bomb into the Pelipper. Yeah, I think that's okay. Population Bomb, nice. They're not going to Sucker Punch, so there's not really a point of Rage Powdering. Unless I want to save the Mousehold, but I don't really need Mousehold in the end. Like KOing the Pelipper or the Serena is good enough. So goodbye Pelipper. I imagine it's like Water Move, Hurricane, Tailwind, Wide Guard at that case. And let's see who they're getting rid of here. Because like trapping the Serena is really nice. They actually go for some Brick Break here to pick up the knockout. Okay, that's really good for me actually. That is super solid because now I get to go out into... I get to Spore off and hide into the King Gambit. Are you Lumberry? I guess that's the only question. Like Lumberry could actually screw up my plan a bit. You are not Lumberry. And the rain stops at the perfect timing. I'm going to go into Golden Go right here. And I'm just going to threaten some damage right here with a Make It Rain. And probably... Do I want to swap out Amoonguss? No. Yeah, I just Shadow Ball, actually. I Shadow Ball Serena. And I protect my Amoonguss. Yeah, I think this makes the most sense to me. I still don't know who I want to Terra between Hydreigon and the Golden Go. Because I could see myself going for Terra with either. I definitely want to Nest. I want to Shadow Ball to Serena. They shouldn't be able to punish my Golden Go if I'm not mistaken. Then I can like focus energy with Hydreigon. I have a few other options. So King Gambit. Sucker Punch attempt, I think. Play Rough going to come out into the Amoonguss. All right. And Shadow Ball. All right. Nice. We were able to maneuver against the rain, which I'm kind of surprised they just never decided to click Rock Slide. I feel like Rock Slide would have actually been like a lot tougher to try and maneuver because I was always expecting to take Rock Slide damage on like Mouse Hold, but this ended up working out perfectly. I kind of want to switch out the Amoonguss out into Hydreigon, I think. Yeah, I like this, and I'm going to Nasty Plot here. The reason is... if they go for an Iron Head into Hydreigon, it's still fine because I could probably win the end game with Golden Go next to my Amoonguss, especially with the Terra still intact. They do wake up immediately, which is cool. And they went for Sucker Punch into Golden Go, but I did Nasty Plot. Okay, perfect. Okay, nice. And now we go for... we have a lot of options. I think I just Focus Energy and I... Nasty Plot again. Why not? Yeah. Just going to start setting up on the King Gambit because really at this point I only need one of these Pokemon to really set up and KO the King Gambit. So like if they take a KO, right, I just bring an Amoonguss in and I attack with the other and I should win the game. Quick break. Cool. Maybe I could have went Amoonguss there, but like I wasn't too sure. I'm going to go for the Heat Wave here and I'm going to go for Make It Rain. And this is doing a lot of damage. Heat Wave going to come out and... that's a good crit. Nice. And Make It Rain is going to finish off the King Gambit right there. I wonder if this was Assault Vest, but even if it was Assault Vest, they can't KO Amoonguss in one shot because I got the Regenerate Health and I Rage Powder Make It Rain. They would have probably had to like Hotel Cleave my King Gambit, or not my King Gambit, my Golden Go, and probably just like crit me multiple times in a row, I think, in order to have a chance. Golden Go, Grimmsnarl, Quaquaval with what's that? Toad's Cruel, Excalibur, and Volcarona. This is a very, very interesting team that we're seeing here. Okay, a lot of cool tools right here, to say the least. I kind of like... all right, what do I want to go? I like Mousehold quite a bit here. I like Hydreigon a lot here because Hydreigon damage output is pretty insane. Murkrow not really super helpful unless I want to haze potentially like the Quaquaval or the Excalibur. I guess Volcarona I could also. I want to say it's probably Garchomp because I kind of need damage output as a backup to Golden Go, I think, because Golden Go can be really scary. And Volcarona is also pretty terrifying without it. And then Amoonguss. I think Volcarona is probably the scariest Pokemon I'm going to have to deal with here. So something I'm going to absolutely have to respect. But of course, my Hydreigon can beat it depending on if it has Bug Buzz. I would like to not go for my Terra if I can so help it. Let's see. Really, Grimmsnarl. I'm kind of curious on what the Grimmsnarl set is. This team just has like a lot of Pokemon that you don't really see that often together. We're going to see the Excalibur and the... Toad's Cruel. Okay. Population Bomb is a play I could go for here. I mean, this is such a... I'd imagine this is a Terra right here from the Excalibur. Like, I don't see a reason why you wouldn't here. I think Population Bomb is pretty safe into Toad's Cruel. And then, what am I going for? Am I Draco Meteoring as well? I could see it. If they Terra the Excalibur, I think Terra Fire is pretty likely. Terra Steel potentially. They might also try to read the Hydreigon here. So I kind of like the double in the Toad's Cruel. They Rage Powder, which is safe too. Unless the Rocky Helmet. Oh boy. Don't tell me your Rocky Helmet. That's like a Moongus thing. Unless I KO the Toad's Cruel immediately, which I don't. Yeah. All right. Actually, 3, 4, 5. If I get one crit, I do. Actually, 6. Maybe I can't count. Oh, just so close, man. That was so close to KOing. All right. I did get rid of Toad's crew. I didn't want to Heat Wave and give the Excalibur a boost for its attack. That would have been really scary. How fast is Excalibur? I can't remember off the top of my head. Dragon Dance is super scary though. Yep. Okay, so Dragon Dance does come out. All right. Okay, who would I bring out next? Grimmsnarl. Makes sense. Okay. They find out my Y lens and my scope lens, I guess. It's a very interesting combination, I suppose. I'm going to protect, and I think I'm going to go out into my Amoonguss right here. Oh, I have triple ice weak. I mean, it's okay here. I think it's okay. I'm going to switch out my Hydreigon, though. I'm going to go out into my Amoonguss. And I'm hoping that this is just like Spirit Break and maybe like a KO to Mousehold, because Mousehold is a threat. Maybe they fake out, though, the Mousehold. We'll see. Gonna be fake out into Hydreigon. Okay, perfect. Very nice. Icicle Spear and a Mousehold. Okay, that's really ideal. Okay, that's really ideal. I have Terra Fire on my Garchomp, which is really good in this case. Okay. I'm gonna go for Population Bomb into the Excalibur, and I'm gonna Rage Powder the Grimmsnarl. The Grimmsnarl is not Prankster, so I don't think it's taunt. Population Bomb should do a lot to the Excalibur. I think it's probably like Icicle Spear into the Amoonguss, and Grimmsnarl is going to attack my Mousehold, which is fine because Mousehold should live 1 at least. Icicle Spear going to come out. Yeah, it's going to KO my Amoonguss, unless it's not loaded dice and it just gets 2 hits. Yeah, okay. That is all right. I had that in mind. All right, so goodbye my Amoonguss. I need to hit the Population Bombs though. That's really important. Okay. We're not KOing, which is cool. 4, 5. Okay. Oh, we're doing good enough damage. All right. We're just barely almost not KOing these Pokemon. Spirit Break comes out. That's cool. All right, Spirit Break is a 2-shot on Mousehold. That's actually really important. I can go out into Garchomp or Hydreigon. I don't know who they have in the back, though. For Quavel, I'm a little bit worried if I do go for the Terra. I think I'm going to go for the Garchomp here. Actually, maybe it wasn't the Garchomp. Actually, no, this is okay. I want to double Protect here and scout for Protect from the Excalibur. Although I don't know if it has Protect. I mean, it doesn't really change much if it doesn't, because that means it can't protect the next turn, right? So that should be all right. This could be a scary endgame, though, now that I'm looking at it. This definitely could be a scary endgame. Okay. What are they doing here? They go for the Terra. Interesting. Grimmsnarl. Dark, okay. Then I'm assuming that this is a dark type move into Mousehold and I assume it's dark move into Mousehold and protect from Excalibur, but Excalibur was slower than Mousehold. Okay, doesn't look like that's the case, which is cool. This is a Sucker Punch. Icicle Spear. Interesting. I would have went for Follow Me Dragon Claw. But I guess maybe that's just 2 different angles, right? I mean, this is just a safe Follow Me for me. And we're going to go for the Earthquake, because they're probably going to take the knockout onto my Mousehold with the Excalibur. They make the same Sucker Punch play. That's really ideal here, but I think they just Spirit Break this turn. Or Foul Play. Yeah, okay. That's all right. That was according to calculation. This is still really tricky, though. Okay. All right, here comes an Earthquake into the Grimmsnarl, and the Excalibur should knock out the Excalibur. Good amount to the Grimmsnarl. It's not a KO, though, which is pretty annoying, but it's all right. Okay. Spirit Break. I should survive 1. Yeah, okay. Rough Skin's pretty huge as well. Okay. What's the last mon? Is it Quaquaval? Quaquaval's like the only scary mon I think that they could have. Maybe I should have been Hydreigon Heat Waved. Okay, it is Quaquaval. I think the play is always to Heat Wave and protect the Garchomp, because Heat Wave KOs the Grimmsnarl. Yeah, I think this is right, because Heat Wave will KO the Grimmsnarl unless it has Protect. I didn't count if Grimmsnarl had Protect. I think they Sucker Punch in either close combat, or they might Aqua Step my Hydreigon because they don't know my Terra yet. Okay. Huge Heat Hydreigon Y. Hydreigon Y. But they didn't have light screen. How? Oh, it must be a Solvus Grimmsnarl. But the fact that it survived is insane to me. So I had to tear my Hydreigon. I was just worried that they decided to Aqua Step right there, in case I was Terrafire. Because if I was like max speed Hydreigon, I think they had to go for the Draco Mist regardless. Oh, unfortunate, man. Sucker Punch gonna come out into the Garchomp. Yeah, I had to Terra the Hydreigon, unfortunately. Which, wasn't sure. All right. Unfortunate. Dang. Or Draco, but I still don't know if Draco KOs the Quaquavalva. I didn't want to risk it in case the Quaquavalva actually survived, because like, again, I'm not like a boosted item Hydreigon, but I did not expect Grim to live with that low. Even if it was a Solvus, I was thinking that Grim would go down there, man. All right, let's go over the games. The first game went incredible with the read for the fake out and being able to encore the Volcarona so Hydreigon could set up the focus energy and get clean knockouts was all due to the Terra Ghost on the Mousehold. Second game might have been better to protect the Amoonguss turn 1 because I did expect the Terra flying, but I needed the help on Golden Go. Stalling out sand turns and calling the right targets helped me to secure the game, but I might have been able to play around taking the sleep, and Heat Wave didn't have many drawbacks instead of going for the immediate focus energy is another approach I could have chosen looking back. Third game, got the first turn right and didn't let Dreadnought be in a scary position while wearing it down. I do think the Terra Water on Dreadnought could have been predicted, and I should have went for the Shadow Ball instead of the Make It Rain to secure the knockout on the second Make It Rain. Fourth game, felt I had a pretty strong early game as I was able to play around the boosted Excalibur. The end game could have been a bit better with the execution, as either a Terra on Hydreigon with Terrafire Heat with KO in the Grimmsnarl, or Draco Meteor in the Grimmsnarl in general without tearing would have been able to cover, I think, both options, since I was really concerned about Sucker Punch into Garchomp, picking up a knockout, and an Aqua Step into Hydreigon, calling a Terra. I believe the Draco Meteor into Grimmsnarl covers both options, as if they close combat to Hydreigon, I knock out the Grimmsnarl with a Draco Meteor, and then a Life Orb, single target Earthquake would knock out Quaquavalva since Hydreigon would feint to the close combat, and if they Aqua Step my Hydreigon for the boost with the speed boost, I can still focus energy or go for a double Draco Meteor and still have a Terra Mind game between them going for close combat Aqua Step, which I think would have been in my favor because I didn't reveal Heat Wave. Focus energy Hydreigon. Oh man, you would want to imagine that the Hydreigon usually switches out, or you at least have a Murkrow that hazes next to the Hydreigon so you can get rid of stat changes and it makes it way more playable. But oh boy, when the Hydreigon can just roll for the damage with like a 50% chance to crit, it's absolutely insane. And through light screen, through the stat drops, it's pretty crazy as we saw today. But of course, if you do want to try out the team, the rental code is on the screen. You can check out the details down below in the description for the VODs of the tournament, the creator, and the pace of the team if you're interested. And why not subscribe to the channel for more VGC content and check out some of my other videos.